Greetings and welcome back to Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. This is my blind playthrough and we are at episode 6. I spent the last episode getting to know my crew a little bit better, so there was a lot of talking, a lot of conversation, obviously, and I did update my character portrait to something a bit more custom. I will admit that I had to resort to ChatGPT to generate something for myself. I'm not an artist, first of all, and I know there are character asset packs in the modding scene, but I'll explore those another time. But for now, I just have something generated by AI, and I quite like it. In this episode, I am going to head off on my first destination post prologue. So here I am at the Cronus Expanse map, where I'm going to select my next destination, and I've decided to hit up Rykad Minoris. I keep pronouncing Minoris slightly differently each time, but I'll stick with Minoris. And away we go. Do I have to worry about fuel or anything? No, I guess not. As the ship makes its way through the star system, a strange fatigue falls over you. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the quill you have been using to drop yet another order falls from your hand. Oh, it's a warp dream. You raise your head with a start. Someone else is here, in your study. You stand up and stare at the dozens upon dozens of corpses surrounding you. Among their number, you recognize the disfigured and bloodied faces of those who died on the ship's bridge and those you met in your previous life. How is this possible? Where are the enforcers posted to stand guard? It matters not. You are alone against a horde of heretics risen from the darkness to take your life. As if of its own accord, the shard lying on the edge of the desk, the sole remnant of Kunrad Voidvir's weapon, slips into your hand. The metal is searing cold. The dead sway from side to side, closing in around you in a nightmarishly slow advance. Step back, or else. Kneel before the rogue traitor. Your lives belong to me. Stop. I do not wish for any of you to die. Kneel before the rogue traitor. Your lives belong to me. All you hear in response is unintelligible voices, whispers, moans, and derisive laughter. Anger ignites your chest, and you clutch the shard, which ravenously bites into your palm with its sharp edge. An unbearably bright light floods everything around, and you find yourself surrounded by groveling minions, their bodies shivering in your mere presence. Your hands no longer hold a pitiful shard, but a majestic and intricate weapon. A skillfully crafted sword with strange, unnerving proportions, a curved design, and an unusual hilt adorned with the image of a closed eye. The eye opens wide, revealing a gaze so ancient and dark that it steals your breath away. You have felt this gaze before, there on the bridge, and the voice that appears in your mind only confirms your guess. The tapestry is woven, the path is chosen, accept your fate, champion. Yes, master! I am the sword's master, not its servant. Remember that. Throw the demon blade away. Never! It is seductive, isn't it? I am the sword's master, not its servant. You feel the sword's immense weight pulling you down. You resist its will for a moment longer before collapsing to the ground to the sound of odious laughter. The strain is such that you fear your back could break at any moment. Vogue, the first dawn is hereby woven into the tapestry of your fate. Seek the second dawn in the hands of she who rises above its future dominion. The former aspirant fell, and thus the new one will become the chosen of the Weaver of Destinies. Make mortals serve you as their god, and become the vessel of the Edge. You awaken from the vision kneeling next to your desk, clothes drenched in sweat and with a sour taste on your tongue. Your head is ringing, and you struggle to recall those faces and the image of the sword in your hands. Only the deep cut on your palm and the bloodied shard lying on the floor remind you of what just transpired. Oh, I don't have an iconoclast option. Pick up the shard. Dogmatic. Get rid of the shard. Pick it up. Oh, you get a different quest based on based on your decision there. That's awesome. That's my assumption anyway. You reach your shaking hand out to the shard, now slippery with your blood. You wipe its metallic surface and stash your treasure under your clothes, next to your heart and soul forever seared by the great power of the warp. Heretical +3. Oh, there's rewards? Oh, yes, I did link my Twitch account when I went to create my ChatGPT character portrait. Ah, nothing? Okay, never mind. I thought I'd be able to claim my rewards. What is happening? What's in the vault? Oh, I see. What the heck am I supposed to do here? Are these like the names of the backers, the early access backers? There's 764 pages. We're not going to go through all this. And I wasn't a backer. Okay. So the new quest I just picked up, the Call of the Edge. The powerful warp entity promised the rogue trader might and power if he managed to become the new champion of chaos. A future champion of chaos needs followers. Okay. Seek the second dawn. Jeez, I don't know if I want to go that far. To the bridge. Okay, how do I disembark? You know? We'll have to level up everyone else. It's time. But I just want to make sure yeah, there's no way to get off the ship. Am I missing something? Do I have to go back to the map? I'm already here. No, there must be something else I need to do. How do I get off my damn ship? Or do I simply need to speak to one of my, party members? Speak to Avalar.
Lord Captain. Lord Captain.
What? Are you serious? How do I get off my ship? This is something I need to look up. This is insane. This is insane. How do I scan? So I first have to scan the planet, but how do I scan the planet? Uh... These are just upgrades. Posts. Supreme Commander. The post oversees the crew and gives orders to other posts. Cannoneer. This post manages onboard artillery. Well, that should probably be her. Torpedo control. What? Shield Master. Tech use. Oh. He's got the best demolition. And maybe make... Oh my goodness. Ugh. Oh, you should make her the warp channeler. What am I doing? Warp channeler. What is etherics? Master maneuvers. I'll make that, okay. How do I get off the ship, though? Okay, let me step away. Let me do an edit. When I'm back, I will have found out how to do a scan of the planet and how to disembark. Because the game has been really good about teaching you how to do things, but curiously, it has not taught me how to actually go somewhere else, how to get off the ship. So let me do that, and yeah, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. So I actually didn't really learn anything from doing an internet search about how to get off the ship. So maybe it's just a me problem. I did notice a few questions posed on Steam forums and Reddit with people in the same situation as I, but they're not really given much information. So I ended up coming back and figuring it out for myself, which is the best way to do it, I guess. So, if you don't already know, in order to get off the ship, you go to the Cronus Expanse map. I've already traveled to my destination, which is Rykad Minoris. I think that's the way I've chosen to pronounce that name from now on. Rykad Minoris. So you can see here that I'm actually, my ship is actually at the system or the planet. Is it a system? Or is it considered a planet? I think it's considered a planet. So I'm there, but I'm not there. I'm just in orbit right now, right? So in order to actually land on the planet, I first need to scan. But how do I scan? Well, since I'm already in orbit, now I just select it again. And then I'm actually going, I'm going in. I'm going to, I guess, like close orbit or something, and I'm going to scan range here. And now I can actually begin the scan. So I actually wanted to wait until I got back into, wait until I could record again before I actually hit the button. Because I actually haven't seen what this is like. So it's the first time for me. So let's scan. Alright, so we have it's been added to my encyclopedia. I don't want to look at it right now. There's a starport, so we now land. But before I land, it looks like I can do some mining. So I'm gonna highlight this extractium. Wait, the extractium times 0. That means there's nothing there for me. Let me try hitting A. Okay, there's nothing. So I guess if there were something, it would be a value higher than 0, and then I'd be able to actually hit a button to extract it or get it. I say extract because this thing is called extractium, so it's like the word that's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, it looks like I can dock with the starport now after I've scanned. So I'm gonna hit A to confirm. Now I can choose my landing party. So this was at for I think I just mentioned earlier, for a game that does so much tutorializing about the various systems, about combat, how to even talk to people, inventory management, what have you, for them to just kind of gloss over the fact that like landing on a planet is a two-step process and it's not immediately obvious. They don't really make it very obvious what you need to do in order to scan and then land on a planet. So I think that's a bit of a fail, not a fail, that's a little harsh. It's an oversight, okay? I would have hoped, I would have thought that maybe 2 years after the game's release, after the numerous patches and updates they've released, they've managed to polish up this little bit, which I think is a bit of an oversight. But perhaps I'm just in the very small minority of people who couldn't figure it out right away. But figured it out now, and I can finally just continue on my quest. So obviously, Macharius is is going down to the planet. We're gonna take pretty much everyone else because I don't have an excess of 4 named crew members right now. So this is what we got. So I assume everyone is okay. So if you click them again, then they or shaded out, and they get removed from the top bar. The top bar is what matters. Top bar is the part you're gonna take down. Planetside. Got it. Okay, I'm just gonna accept that. I gotta remember, as soon as I'm able to, I need to level up Abelar, Idira, and Argenta. Okay, finally, we are on our way. Kudos and big thanks to anyone who had actually sat through the entire previous episode where I was just conversing with people on the ship, because that took surprisingly long. And apologies, I think I even dozed off a little bit somewhere in there. Alright, the starport greets you with the din of ordnance, and the smell of explosives tickles your nostrils. It is difficult to tell through the smoke who is firing at whom. Sergeant Malgar. Among the cracked rockcrete and bent plasteel, you notice a man in the warden's uniform. He stares at the gleaming gold of your shuttle in surprise. Did the governor send his personal guards? No matter. What are you standing there for, meat? Are you waiting for the rebels to blast your bucket again for good measure? The skies over the capital are blocked by enemy fire. All aerial traffic has been halted. What pest gave you clearance to deploy? Pah! By all the saints, I'm Sergeant Malgar, and you lot report to me now. Straighten yourselves out and drag your arses after me. I'll map out a defense sector for you. By the end of his tirade, the sergeant's voice grows quieter as his eyes focus on your expensive gear. Yeah, he does not realize who he's speaking to. No, but he does now. Abelar turns purple. By the holy throne, what is this mess? Idira glances around. They're in a rough spot, old man. Go easy on them. You must be mistaken. I am the rogue traitor of House von Valencius. Abelar, enlighten this rabble about the proper manner of greeting the God Emperor's chosen. It's a little bit too pompous. I am the rogue traitor von Valencius. Give me a status report this instant. This is a little bit better. Don't let him off the hook. But, don't go too hard on them. How dare you, commoner? On your knees before I blow your brains out. Okay, this is the most pompous and self-righteous and violent response. Let's go for 3. With a mixture of awe and terror, he snaps to attention, raises his freshly cut chin like an exemplary soldier, and barks. My mistake, sir. At once. The starport is under the control of the governor's wardens. Perimeter commander is Sergeant... What the... A frag grenade explosion cuts off the rest of the sergeant's words. Shrapnel flies everywhere with a piercing screech. One of the soldiers falls to the ground, clutching the remains of his forearm that is now adorned with crimson tatters. Oof. Blood is pouring out of the stump, and the soldier's agony is short-lived. The sergeant curses and hastily says an army prayer for the dead. With a rasping cough, the sergeant turns back to you. Pardon me, sir. Sergeant Lasse Malgar reporting. My unit is holding the starport on the governor's orders. How may I serve? Okay. Some dirty dog nearly shot down my shuttle. What is going on here? Do you happen to know if a member of the Inquisition has come here? Let's cut right to the chase. Well, let's find out what's going on first, actually. Unrest, sir. Armed rebellions in both the capital and the provinces. First, the lower levels sparked, then it went up the spires. They hit the Vox hubs, the arsenals, the mag train stations. My unit was here when it all went to the Groxes. The text priests linked to satellites reported sightings of strange void ships in the system. They were orbiting the star until one of them set course for the landing on Rykad Minoris. The governor took precautionary measures in order to increase security at the key facilities. Everyone knows that whenever something's not right, you better double the warden details. The alarm was raised, and we were sent to secure the starport. It's the only reason we were able to hold it. Unidentified void ship. There is fighting in the capital, but we're holding strong, giving no quarter to the rebels. The Emperor protects. The sergeant's voice is brimming with daring confidence. Decision consequences. You went to Rykad Minoris as soon as you could. That I did. As soon as I could figure out how to get off my ship. Who are you, anyway? What caused this rebellion? How can some pathetic rebellion be cause enough for such a lackluster welcoming ceremony in honor of a rogue trader's arrival? It is an insult. Pat him on the shoulder. You are doing fine work, Malgar, and so are your troops. It is people like you that hold the Imperium together. I cannot leave you and your people without aid. Reinforcements will be sent from my ship. What reinforcements? What caused this rebellion? Ill thoughts, sir. We've fallen on hard times. The ground keeps shaking, things keep exploding, the people are scared. They've forgotten all about their duty. And that's when those, Emperor forgive me, preachers came. They started riling everyone up. Sure enough, we shot a few, but they just kept coming. More and more of them. Who are you, anyway? Let me ask who he is. Sergeant Lasse Malgar, sir, 11th generation loyal soldier of House Winterscale, awarded 3 commendations for faultless service. Ever since the olden days, his lordship, the rogue trader, has recruited soldiers and shipwrights on Rykad Minoris, so there is no greater honor for a Rykadian than serving his lordship with diligence. I'll give him some encouragement. I live to serve! The sergeant's eyes are gleaming with pride. His expression is that of genuine happiness. Do you happen to know if a member of the Inquisition has come here? At the word Inquisition, the sergeant's face fills with awe. I don't know, sir. There definitely haven't been any visitors like that on my watch. You might have to inquire at the headquarters, your lordship, sir. Okay, I won't complain about someone taking shots at my shuttle. I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding, and people are just frantic in the heat of the moment, in the middle of battle. It's fine. It's fine. If I may report, sir, as long as the rebels keep shooting their damned anti-aircraft battery, there's absolutely no way to shuttle you to the governor. It would have to be on foot, and the streets are dangerous. Oh, I like danger. I have no one to send with you as an escort. I assigned all available troops to accompany the esteemed tech priest to the governor. I will voxcast orders to them to wait for you, and I'll inform headquarters. They better send out a convoy to meet you halfway. Meanwhile, we will follow the governor's orders and hold the line here. Yadira frowns as her gaze grows distant, as if she was looking through the sergeant. You're a good soldier, but you've got a lot of blood on your hands, both yours and others. You know, the same hand that salutes now might falter in darkness. Rank and epaulets won't save you from the bitterness. What's she referring to about blood on his hands? I mean, yes, he's fighting a war, or he's fighting a rebellion. Did he do something wrong? Pardon me, my lady, but I can't get my head around these fancy words you're saying. I've seen plenty of blood, but trust me, I'll fight till my last drop. Is the path ahead dangerous? What exactly awaits me there? What tech priest? You're a good soldier, Melgar. I'll see that your heroism is noted. You're a fool. The governor, who is safe and sound in the rear, has left you for dead, and here you are preaching about glory. A good fighter would have long since reclaimed the starport. Move out and attack, you cowardly knave. That's a real change in tone. But I'm not gonna butter him up anymore. He just needs to get some shit done and answer my questions. What tech priest? A very important person from the Adeptus Mechanicus arrived on the last shuttle before they locked down the sky. He kept on asking whether anyone by the name of Amarant or Amarnat or something like that had recently arrived. Barely answered any of our questions, though, said he was under no obligation to tell us anything. He demanded to talk to the governor personally, so I had to send a quarter of my troops with him to keep trouble at bay. Jeez, that's a lot of troops. Is the path ahead dangerous? What exactly awaits me there? Nothing good. You went to Rykad Minoris as soon as you could. But still nothing good. The sergeant sighs heavily. Those bastards will shoot anyone walking the streets. Our own troops were ordered to fire without warning. You better move with caution, sir. On top of everything else, we mined the streets when we were pulling out. Oh, great. Logic test succeeded. His remark about mines lodges itself in your memory. More than anything, you will need to watch the ground and not your surroundings. You'd rather risk a shot from a rebel or a jittery soldier than experience a few handfuls of lethal frag shrapnel resting on top of some 300 grams of explosive Ficoline? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to butter him up too much. So, I'll just say... a good fighter with logs as we claim the starport. I don't want to call him a coward either, though. So maybe the option 2 is the best one? Yeah, let's try it. I'll call him a fool. A shadow of doubt crosses the sergeant's face. No surprise there. It's a soldier's lot to serve and die. Not the governor's, though. That's not his duty. He gives you a flustered look. An explosion interrupts the sergeant's words. With a sigh of relief, he turns to the soldiers and spits out a booming series of commands. I can move now? Okay.
A new challenge for me.
Oh, let's loot the dead guard.
Harden our hearts. New trials await us in this place.
What have we got here? A shotgun. Oh ho. Maybe Argenta can make use of this. And black chest plate, which is what I'm already wearing. Let's collect all.
It's going from bad to worse.
Alright,
I
let's
expected
level
a
up.
typical dull reception with the governor.
Let's see if
Not
anyone
more
needs this
carnage.
equipment. And after that, I'm gonna shoot. Level them all up. Mesh chest plate, armor 25%, dodge penalty 0.75. Okay, so it is better than the flak. Hey, I want to wear the mesh chest plate. Right, I'm the tank here. Let's give her the flak. Let's give you the mesh. There we go. That's fitting. But let us see if you could make use of the shotgun. This takes up both hands. So, that's fine. You're wearing your fancy seneschal's carapace. Oh, this has the most protection. You just keep it. Because I have a shield. So you need the extra armor protection. You're going without a shield, right? So that's fine. I'll give you a second loadout. Give you a las pistol. Can I do this? Can I give you a sword and a las pistol? There you go. Las pistol in your offhand. There we are. Alright, let's level them up. Idira. Okay, I can choose a stat to increase. So more intelligence equals more damage with non-burst ranged area attacks. Also affects the lore Imperium, lore warp, lore Xenos, logic, Medicaid, and tech use skills. Perception. What? That affects the awareness skill and reduces enemy dodge chance against the character's attacks. Make her a little smarter, maybe? Oops. This will go to 50 versus this going to 35. I think I will put some points. Yeah, let's. It's just hard for me to imagine what benefits. I don't know what the outcomes are of like having slightly more intelligence versus slightly more perception. This is where just like having a game guide or looking at walkthroughs or looking at advice on the internet, that's what really comes in handy. Although I am committed to doing a blind playthrough. The only thing I tried to look up was how to get onto the damn planet from the ship, right? So we could just continue to lean into the perception. That's Idira's strongest stat. Um Oh, I see the characteristic value, base value, archetypes, advancement, operative. And this one, you know what? Let's go into perception. And now I get to choose talent. So I was thinking about this while I wasn't playing. It seems like Adira's strength, to me anyway, is that she's really useful for buffing and debuffing. She has a very strong attack with her right now. I don't know if it's attached to her scepter, the staff that she's using, or whether it's just innate. But she has that chain lightning move as well. But that chain lightning move can get me in a lot of trouble because it has splash damage, and it actually increases the whatever that thing is, a meter that rises the more I use psyker abilities. I think the chain lightning attack raises that by a lot. So having her hang out at the back and just buff Macharius and Abelar, and put curses on people, like put the marking targets for to exploit their weakness. I think that is where her strength is. So if I can just play into that a bit more, that's probably the way to go. Fatebringer. Allies under the effect of at least one psychic power applied by the psyker gain an additional plus 7% armor penetration. Ooh. Yeah, see, I like the sound of that. Flawless plan. How long does this last? How long does this last for? It didn't say. It didn't say duration. Flawless plan. Every 9 successful dodge and or parry by the Psyker and their allies combined grants the Psyker plus 2 additional AP on the next turn. The first dodge attempt of every enemy in combat suffers a minus 14% penalty. Is this something I need to cast, or is it just a passive? That's something else that's not really clear to me. Unnatural luck. When the Psyker uses a divination psychic power on an ally without an unnatural luck effect, that ally gains unnatural luck. What is unnatural luck? When the ally suffers a critical hit, it becomes a normal hit instead, and the unnatural luck effect is removed. Every time the Psyker deals mental damage, enemies that have taken damage from the psychic at least one suffer. Alright, let's not overthink this, and holy heck, there's just so much to... I think I'm looking at all talents, so that's the problem. I'm looking at it entire... Look at this, man. There's so many things. If only, like, this is the recommended list, right? If only they gave me some recommended talents, I could actually not be scrolling through so many at once. I'm gonna choose Fatebringer. That one jumped out at me. I talked about her being like a buffer and debuffer, so this is gonna be good for that. So let's go with that. And then confirm. Cool. Argenta. Okay. Okay, she also gets stat boost. I want to raise her ballistic skill. I feel like she misses a little bit too often. Maybe that's normal, but I feel like, yeah, she's gonna be my gunner, so she needs her ballistic skill pumped up. And yeah, we have the thumbs up recommended list of talents, so I'll just stick with this. Exploiting recovery efficiency. Fired up. This one has a check next to it as well? I already have it. That's what it means. Okay. Rack and Ruin. After Soldier deals damage to 3 different enemies. Oh. Okay. This could be okay. Like, Argenta is not going to be like a primary damage dealer from what I've seen. So having her just taking pot shots at various different enemies to support the frontline guys seems like a good use of her skills. So yeah, maybe having this where she just takes shots at different enemies and then gets a damage boost for that 4th attack. That could work. Rapid reload. I mean, I haven't really gone into any. Haven't really faced any friction with reloading so far. Let's try Rack and Ruin. Okay. Nice. That's it. Oh no, I thought
Victory awaits.
I had upgraded
Let's move.
We are the spearhead of
Abelar
the Imperium.
already. Okay. My bad. I thought I took care of you already. You get to choose a talent only. So Abelar, he's not gonna be he's not fulfilling a tank role that Macharius is. He's more of, I wanted to be damage. Epicenter of slaughter. Thick skin. He already has the contempt. Maybe desolation. Oh, desolation. Okay, yeah. Let's not overthink it. Desolation. Oh, now I get to choose a. It's reversed this time. Right, with the ladies, I chose the characteristic first, and then I chose the talent. But with Abelar, I chose the talent first. Let's play up his weapon skill. Okay. There we go. There we go.
Sometimes you consult
When
me.
the did I
Doubt is for the weak. A new challenge for me.
I was checking to see if I can get back on my ship. You have to say for yourself, guard. And they say, okay. If I could zoom in. What's going on? Switch camera mode. There we go. There's like 3 different camera modes, I'm realizing.
It's about time.
This area looks really nice. General detail and everything. Oh, good. Cargo stuff. Pilot Nemas. Oh, she's the one who screamed? Her voice quivers slightly, but even her fear cannot stop her from using typical Voidsman jargon. That was some flight, your lordship. If we'd been a little less lucky, we'd be checking in at the port in the sky right now. Your name, pilot? My bad there, your lordship. Senior pilot Nemas, appointed by the senior dock officer to serve on your personal shuttle. What was that weapon they fired at us? Can't say I know, your lordship, but the shots it fires certainly fly quick. I've never seen guns like that before, and they were firing from far away, almost from beyond the bar. The horizon, that is. Who gave those yobs a terrifying contraption like that? Oh, I see. This is how I get back to my ship. I can just ask her to take me to the governor's command post. She's gonna object, probably. Take me to the governor's command post. I'm awfully sorry, your lordship, but I can't. The Emperor saved us once, but if they shoot at us again, we'll be blown to smithereens for sure. If I get your lordship killed in such a daft fashion, Saint Drusus will make me polish white-hot wing flaps with my tongue after I kick the bucket. Lord Captain, the pilot is right. We cannot put your life at such risk. We will have to wait until the governor's forces deal with this menace, or until the rebels run out of shells. Surely they aren't sitting on a whole depot of them. Yes, foot travel it is.
None shall stand in my way. Take a knee and bow before
Oh
me.
shoot, I didn't know there was a combat here. Speed up animations in combat. In combat, you can significantly increase the animation speed of your enemies and allies. To do so, hold menu button. In the options menu, you can enable this option to speed up the animations automatically or disable it. I should like to speed it up slightly, actually. Can I do that now? I assume they're in the game menu. Turn-based mode. Fast mode on. Skip non-attack animations on. Increase speed of party animations. Oh, they're already fast. It's already at maximum for everyone. Well, never mind. Who are we fighting exactly? Rebel Gunner. Oh oh man. Okay.
Show me what you've got.
I did not mean to do that. Is it the end of the world? Maybe not. I accidentally started combat, but
Out of my way. Oh, my ears are ringing.
we'll just go with it. It's not a big deal because it's such a narrow staging area that I don't think I would have changed too much. I would have moved guys up a little further, but not by that much. Can I rush? I forget. Can I rush? Can I charge this guy and then still do an attack? Best to just attack first. Oops. Oh, it's Abelard. Oops. Okay, I thought I was moving myself. Jeez. Lock in, man. Lock in. Get with the program.
At your beck and call.
I get myself too out of position if I use the charge. It's fun. I like using the charge. I can gib this guy. I can finish off by doing the Endurer.
It will be done.
Oh. Argenta. Argenta has like no movement points.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Surely you can hit this guy. 80%, only 52% for this guy. 80% for that guy as well. Yeah, it gets really iffy. Gotta hit these guys. So yeah, let's one sec. This is the shotgun, right? Yeah, this is the shotgun. We don't want that. Let's kill this guy. Well, that's not... That's a death, right? That's a kill. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, just gonna use once per combat. If I use this, after I move, I don't get to move again, right? But let me test it. Let me test it. Let me just try using this. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's a good thing to know. So in that case, oh, I can fire again though. That's sweet.
I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
Yes. Nice shot. Nice shot, girl.
Here we go.
That's a good turn for Argenta. Just mopping up the mess.
Let's get to it.
vigilant. For the Let's get to Imperium.
There are a lot of rebels.
Hold on.
What does the agitator do? Oh, he buffs. Okay. Dear, get behind some cover here. We can use some buffy buffs. This one, right? Yeah. This guy, Abelar, is gonna need a whole bunch of protection. He's
Anything
out
else?
there, flapping in the wind, all by himself. Can I shoot a few guys? Oh, yes, I can.
Will do. Be gone.
Love it. And I'll be her turn. Unless... No, I don't think I can. No, that'd be too greedy. I cannot fire a pistol. Okay. My turn. Oh, these are explosives. I gotta be careful here. Actually, Abelar is in danger. Can't sneak around the side here. That's kind of lame. Shoot. Yeah, we really gotta push the front, but yeah, these explosive canisters are gonna go any moment. I can try. Oh, I can tag him still. That's almost unfair. Why come I have 2 brace for impacts? Can you answer me that? Endure. And I'll put my shield up. Is this a shield attack? I think it's a shield attack. Or is it just putting the shield up? Yeah, that's a shield attack. I have an extra attack.
Already done.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I guess they'll put the shield up for defense. Oh man. Thick.
All too easy. Here we go. Brace yourself, Abelard.
Abelar got tagged. So did I think. Abelar is up. Yeah, let's make you some cover, shall we?
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
You think I can't reach you? Oh, you're so wrong. But I don't kill, eh? Well, I can still attack, actually, after the charge. That's right. Now, this guy's tough. I guess this is the leader, right? He's the agitator, so,
I will do my duty. It will be done.
Endure. Argenta. I wish this fool would just move out of the way of the heavy cover. I'll follow Abelar.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Can I take a shot at anyone? Yes, I can. Oh. Gunner? 70%. 20%. I guess because of he's next to cover, and I think Abelar is in my way as well, so it's a tougher shot. These guys are way too out of range. I gotta go for this guy.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Just do a reload.
Doubt is for the weak.
Let's get to it. Break their morale.
Come on, guardsman. What are you doing?
Let's make it quick.
Oh, nice! He tried to run away. What does voice of command do? Oh, shoot! I got clipped bad. Oh, no. I might have to fall back. I don't have any healing items. Oh, Adira's up. Shoot. Oh, man. I got hit really hard.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
That's my move. See if I can zap any fools. Oh. Oh, out of range. Damn. He's basically out of range. Only this guy. And doesn't look like I can get him actually. 'Cause it doesn't show any damage. Never mind.
Anything else?
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
What? The Perils of the Warp? That backfired or something? What happened? Why did it knock me down? Uh-oh. This is not good. I'll look up my status here. Effects. Prone. Well, I have Brace for Impact active. Forewarning. And prone. Okay. Jeez. Oh man, I didn't know that was a risk of using the forewarning. That is good to know. It's better to learn that now than later. Can't really get a shot at anyone either. This kind of sucks. You sure I can't hit him? No. Okay. Alright, let's end the turn then.
Let's get to it.
Shoot. Argenta got hit.
You won't fail me.
Macharius! I'm gonna get myself back behind cover. Oh, yeah, let's just finish this guy off.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. On to attack.
Enough of your shit.
At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
It's Abelard Day right now. Here we go. Get behind some cover, Argenta. Is that too far away?
I will not.
No line of sight? Hmm.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Did you now? Still can't. Oh yeah, I can actually. Kill him.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Nice. Well, I can take another shot if anyone's available to shoot at. Yes, we have a Rebel Gunner here. Only a 28% chance, but may as well take the shot. Missed, right? No, so yeah, missed.
Follow my lead.
Well, looks like Macharius like missed a turn or something. Hmm.
Not the Scryer's job.
What should I do? What should I do with Idira? Can you move around the vehicle here? It's kind of hard to see.
Cover me! No can do.
No can do. Okay, it's fine. Oof. I don't think I can be of any use right now.
Not a problem for me.
It looks like I am surviving off temporary hit points. Like I should be dead. Do I have wounds or anything? No, I thought I get 11 out of 30. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's really I really got hammered. Really got hammered. I should really do that. I just pass my turn.
On here, maggot.
Is that there's him and I think there's at least like 2 more guys left, right? Let's move up. No, it's just the one last guy. I think he's the last gunner.
Indeed.
Let's pass my turn. I'll take a shot right now. 35%. I can move up first. I'll take the shot. 70%. Much better.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Miss. Revel and slaughter. Oh, I should have did this before taking the shot. Does this last until the end of combat? Oh, I will fire it off. I'll activate it at the beginning of her next turn, but I don't think it will get that far. Because
I'll do it.
I think that's the only remaining enemy on the field, so
My faith strengthens me.
the guard here is gonna take care of him. There we go. There we go.
Should I divine on?
We shall prevail. They say a little bit of humility never hurt anyone. I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step.
Holy crap. Lasgun. What do we have here? Shock baton? Oh. Does more damage than my axe. Doesn't do bleeding though. Same amount of armor penetration. We got shoddy. Mazoa pattern sword? Oh shit, maybe I should use the sword instead. 611, 8 to 12. Good armor penetration as well. This Shock Baton has this harsh shove move. Costs 2 AP. It pushes them away. I don't really care too much about that. What do we have here? Carapace chest plate. Not as good. That's what I'm wearing. Black chest plate. I think I upgraded from that already. Okay. Well, let's collect it all. I like I don't have to individually loot each body. It just kind of groups everything for me. Very convenient. I wonder if that was always the case or whether they patched that in because people complained. These are more las guns, right? Oh, this is a scrappy las gun. I should actually put those into the cargo because I don't think I need scrappy las guns. I want to quickly check to make sure I don't have any permanent damage, like injuries. I assume if I have any injuries, they'd make it very obvious that I sustained injuries. Right, right. Goggles? Oh, this is for logic. Grants plus 3 logic. Who should wear these? Gloves? Oh, Opera's gloves. Tech use. I don't need those. Maybe you can wear them. It's a fancy helmet. I gotta switch up my weapon. Say goodbye to the axe and say hello to the Mizua Patron Sword. Plus 10% parry. Minus 10 to enemy weapon skill when hit. Huh. Nice. I may put this on my second loadout. I'll put a shock baton on my second loadout. Yeah. Okay. But it has a shotgun, right? Okay, I think we're good. Quick save.
Victory awaits.
Oh,
I did fine.
whoa, what do we have here? Commander Cloak. Increase the range of officer archetype abilities by +1 cell. Does that apply to me? I'm a warrior with naval officer background. Does that count? Should I just give it to Abelard? The cloak, that is. Or should I give it to, let me see. I'm sure there's, explanation I can bring up. Outfit settings. I don't think it matters too much. Let's give it to Abelard. He's looking snazzy. What is this? Armored body glove. Okay, it doesn't really provide that much armor. I do have medikits. Just one. Give it to there we go. Give it to Argenta. Then she can use the running gun. She can cover extra ground, and she can get to somebody who's injured a lot faster. What the heck is this? Oh, the blade shard. That's right.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Blind madman? Oh, that guy's blind up there too. Actually, I can explore upper deck here. Are these guys gonna be a problem? Uh-oh. Yeah, these guys are like, zombies now or something. Whew! Lucky Jaspar. The young, shaggy-haired soldier is still pale, nonetheless. As you approach, he holsters his pistol. The hallmark of good discipline. He gives you a somewhat frightened but genuine smile. Thank you, my lord. You arrived in the nick of time. I don't know what those babbling creeps wanted with me, but it definitely wasn't anything good. Are you unharmed, soldier? All thanks to you, my lord. Those blind lunatics are all over the city right now. These rebels, damn them to the void, go around maiming anyone they get their hands on, and scorching their eyes. Then they leave the poor sods driven mad by the pain to wander the streets babbling nonsense. He lowers his voice and adds with gravity. The command doesn't want anyone to talk about it, but I've heard whispers that it's not just some nonsense. It's heresy, actually. Heresy. It's heresy, actual heresy, because listening to it scrambles your brain. It made one patrolman freeze in his tracks while the blind mob got hold of him and carried him from his post off to who knows where. Where are you? Lucky Jaspar, the governor's aide and personal Vox operator. I was dispatched to the starport on special orders. The young man proclaims, desperately trying to tame his tousled hair. And what exactly were you doing here on your own? Oh, what's going on? My, controller is not responding. That was weird. Following Governor Medina's special instructions, namely, he grits his teeth with a pained expression, furrowing his brow. Oh, right, it's a secret assignment. I can't talk about it. Oh, really now? I am a rogue trader. Why don't I simply order you to tell me everything? It is well within my rights. Oh, we have 100% success here. Wink at Adira. Mistress Thalas. Would you kindly read all his thoughts for me? I can strike him. I'll pull the Rogue Trader card. 90% chance, right? What could go wrong? Succeeded. Yeah, I want to do this because I would gain experience. I don't think I would gain experience having Adira help me. A rogue trader? After casting a quick glance over your gear, he nods in understanding. Oh, so you must be from House Von Valencia's ship. The starport's auger surveillance station reported that it had detected your ship entering the system. Then you heaved to, sent a shuttle to another unidentified ship. A very strange one at that, and then that ship departed. Jaspar pauses for a second, then mumbles. But the auger surveillance station's reports are not to be disclosed to third parties. But you know that already, don't you? Well, alright. If you really are a rogue trader, I'll tell you everything. Well, that was easy. I'm looking for an interrogator of the Inquisition who may have arrived on this planet. Have you heard of anyone matching that description? Jaspar's face quickly turns gray as he says, I have, but I don't know where he is now. I'm sorry, but I don't like discussing the affairs of the Inquisition. Holy shit. Brutally maim him? You know, I think I will punish you for disclosing classified information after all. Oh no. I want to be a strict... I can be a strict guy, but I'm not cruel. I don't want to be a cruel rogue trader. No, that's not me. Do you think the governor can handle the rebellion? Jasper mumbles evasively. Well, obviously, I'm not some pessimist to say otherwise. I won't tell anyone. 100% persuasion. You really won't? Well then, if you ask me, things are pretty rotten. His words come flying at the rate of stubber fire. Those rebels are strange. We would have easily quelled a normal riot. We're not some commoners. We're Rykadians, the naval elite of House Winterscale. But those people, they're vicious. They know no fear. And their attacks, they're so precise. It's like they know what's going to happen ahead of time. The command executed 7 officers on suspicion of espionage. But it's not about spying. They see the leader of the rebels as some two-faced Aurora who can see into the future. Now she is the real danger. I chuckled because it's such an Imperium thing to do, to just execute the officers on suspicion of espionage. Idira scoffs and rubs her hands together in excitement. She can see into the future, is that right? We'll see about that. She's up against the wrong psyker. My breezy whispers may be vague, but they've not failed me once. I can tell you without asking my ethereal friends that her future doesn't look too bright now that the Lord Captain is involved. So why did they send you to the starport? I'm supposed to deliver updated Vox codes and, how should I put it, assess the situation. The planet is a real mess at the moment. The rebels have found their way into our Voxnet and are now eavesdropping. This made proper communication impossible. The hallowed electrodynamic Cenobium had sent out a distress call before it went dark. And who even knows what's happening in the system? There's been a riot on Rykad Philia. The prison planetoid Urak 5 station is silent, although the navigators there have always been a reclusive bunch. I was hoping I'd be lucky enough to run into a pilot or captain here who could give me an update, but that's hardly a possibility right now. The rebels are blasting anything that tries to land out of the sky with their damn cannon. Ooh, awareness test succeeded. He stops talking, a little too abruptly. Oh, what happened? There is something else you are hiding from me, isn't there? More classified secrets? Jasper looks away. It's nothing classified, just personal. There's another reason why I'm here. My betrothed is missing. Raquel Vicari, the esteemed Yvain Winterscale's personal pilot. When the riot reports came from Rykad Philia, Lord Yvain headed there personally. Then this rebellion started down here and we lost communication. No one knows how they're doing up there. You know what I'm afraid of? That they'll come back and those rebel scumbags will shoot them out of the sky. I wanted to find a place that's high up, set up a Vox caster there, and send them a transmission. The sky's closed off, don't try to land. But I didn't make it in time. Those blind dogs chased after me, and as I was running, I tripped and broke the caster. He hangs his head sadly. I worry for her. She's an excellent pilot, but I still worry. Abelard shakes his head disapprovingly, but his eyes are understanding. That is why all members of a Void Ship clan share the same employment. No matter how devoted a servant of the Emperor is to their duty, there's always the danger that family ties might disrupt regulations and order. I see. I hope that no harm comes to her. The Emperor protects, my lord. If someone you love is in trouble right now, may he protect them too. Oh, nice guy. Real nice guy. Now to brutally maim him. Who is Yvain Winterscale? The esteemed and honorable scion of blessed rogue trader Caligos Winterscale, master of the Rykad system, at the behest of his illustrious father or grandfather, or uncle, well, his illustrious relative, Lord Yvain took up residence on Rykad Minoris. Jasper's face betrays a fierce inner struggle before he blurts out, "You know what I think? I find it curious that blessed Caligos didn't make him the ruler of our world. Lord Yvain is his blood, but it's the governor who rules us. Then why do you think he sent him here? I think he's been exiled." Tell me about Urak 5. There's not much anyone could tell you about it. That station belongs to the Navis Nobilite themselves. Emperor knows what they do up there or who even lives there. They scorn ordinary folk. The only person they're willing to grace with an audience is the esteemed Yvain Winterscale. Ooh, I see a little quest or two coming up. It is beginning to sound like he is complaining. That place is creepy. They say they order shuttles with servants from Rykad Minoris on a regular basis. I guess they're too important up there to change filters and clean compartments themselves, huh? Except I've never met anyone who has served there. It's like no one ever comes back. I have no more questions. It was my pleasure to be of service to you, my lord. It's been nice to chat to someone. Normal. He glances warily at the body of the nearest blinded lunatic. I must take my leave. You're right, we shouldn't stay here or we might run into rebels. I'll go find a safe place to watch the sky for any landing shuttles. May the Emperor protect you, my lord. What a nice kid. He's probably gonna die. But a nice kid. I think... Excuse me. I think I will wrap up the episode here. I've been going on long enough. Didn't really make a whole lot of progress this episode, unfortunately. But at least I managed to get through one battle and set foot on a new planet. After being a little bit confused about how to get off my ship. So yeah, let's call it wraps here. Thank you so much for watching once again. I hope you've been enjoying this blind playthrough. I'm also going to start calling it my slow play. Because indeed, this is going to be an epic adventure spanning countless episodes and many months. With the speed at which I'm moving through this game and how big this game is, there's no way I can finish this game in 1 month, 2 months, not even 3 months. As long as I can stay focused and motivated, I will get through this game, believe you me. So yes, drop the usual stuff that we do on YouTube. A like, a sub, a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Whatever the case, one of those three gives me that dopamine hit. I'll be forever grateful. And yeah, until next time, you take care. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.